These chapters were a bit easier to digest. For Augustine and Evodius spend most of them delighting in the certainty they now have that God exists. It is a really poetic text. Augustine muses that everything wonderful, good in creation has been subjected to the wisdom that is God or is an agent of God. More on that later. When we see someone dance beautifully, we are seeing number and rules order the human body's movement, and if we reflect long enough on them, we will trace the beauty back to God. Similarly, when we admire nature, we can detect the form and number God has applied to every mountain and grasshopper. Divine wisdom is everywhere on this view, though we all might not be able to recognize it as such. It might be like staring at the sun, and we may have to wait for another life to view it directly. Augustine is fond of comparing the situation to an anecdote likely derived from the apocryphal text Wisdom. We see flashes along the road towards beholding the full brilliance, so there is not a ton of philosophy going on in these chapters. I do want to raise an issue here that has considerable ramifications for researchers. Augustine speaks of wisdom and God in a multiplicity of ways. He doesn't know for certain, and it may not matter if God is wisdom, if Jesus is wisdom and God is therefore co-equal with this aspect of the Trinity, if wisdom is a faculty or agent of God like the Holy Spirit, or something else entirely. I imagine Augustine takes this matter up exclusively in his book on the Trinity. It's really, really long. Like, super long.